All righty. We are back in the lab, and it is NFL Sunday, the first NFL Sunday of the season. But first, before you said what?
It's been a long time coming, huh?
Oh, it's been a minute. It has been a minute.
You get football from here until the middle of February now.
Oh, the middle of February? That's a long season.
Oh yeah. We're ready for it.
But before we get to that, I need to talk about this Kanye album real quick. First of all, the beef with Kanye and Drake I feel like it really helped both of their albums because with all that whatever. So now people, it's like which one's better? So you got to listen to both. Because I originally wasn't even gonna listen to Kanye's album, but because of the beef, people were like, which was better, Donda or CLB? So I had to listen to Kanye's album. So I'm like, because I'm like, I'm a Drake fan. I like Kanye, kinda. I'm not a Kanye fan. So I'm like, come on, Drake, I need this to be better than Donda. But I gotta listen to it to see if it's better. Now, what I will say is the album's not bad. Donda. It's not bad. I was listening to it and I was like, okay, this isn't that bad. Now, I don't know. There's only maybe one song on there that I would add to a playlist I have.
Little Baby?
Yes.
Hurricane
with Lil Baby and was it Jail?
No, it's Jay-Z on there.
No, well, I'm trying to think of I'm just trying to think of
that one.
The other song though. There was another song I thought was pretty good. First of all, the first track on there, why? I can't stand the first track. I think it was Jail. But what I also don't like about Kanye is he didn't put, how they'll put like Hurricane featuring Lil Baby. So who's featured. None of those have any of the features on the shit. I don't like that.
It kind of makes it forces you to listen to the album all the way through though, instead of cherry picking which features you want to listen to.
True. I get that. But now let me say this. That CLB, bro.
It ain't it.
Yes, it is. It's not his best work. It's better than Donda.
Nah, bro. Yes. All the songs sound the exact same on CLB.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Not even close.
They all sound the same.
Because here's one reason why they don't sound the same. Because a lot of the songs, some of the songs have R&B type feel, and some of them are hip hop feel. So they don't even sound the same. Because there's like a mix, kind of like he did with Nothing Was the Same, where there's R&B type songs and there's hip hop songs.
There weren't many hip hop songs on CLB.
There's a decent mix in there.
There's like one. There's the 21 Savage song.
Not only that, but then the freestyle he had. Like there's a lot of just flow songs in there versus just your standard hook, verse, whatever. But yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not
gonna argue with you on these. I don't think both albums were like anything that's like legendary albums. So
no, and I don't really argue. I find it hard to argue. I was thinking about this when I was driving the other day because I was listening to CLB again, and I was like, I was listening to one podcast, and they're older. They're like in their late 30s, early 40s, and the chick was saying, "Oh, Kev on Stage, right?" Mm-hmm. It was his podcast with the chick something, but it was his podcast, and they were talking about the album, and she was like, "I don't like Drake." She's like, "I know 3 songs by Drake," and I'm like, what?
How's that possible?
Yeah, so I was like, you know Drake, like even if you're not a fan of Drake, Drake's music is everywhere.
Bro, you can wake me up in the middle of the night at 3:00 in the morning and tell me to name you 3 Drake songs.
Right, like we're talking Drake.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what? And she was explaining why she didn't like Drake. And I was like, I respected it because I was thinking like, it's crazy how music's probably that one topic that is so varied. Because when I listen to music, I'm like, man, this is like the R&B I listen to and some of the hip hop. I'm like, this is art. Like this is beautiful in my head. I'm like, I don't see how anyone could not like this song. Like certain songs. Some songs I'm like, okay, I can get it. But there's some songs I'm like, I don't see how you cannot like this song. And there's people out there that will swear on their graves that that shit is trash.
Yeah.
And like, I was like,
there's no such thing as trash music, man. All music has value to somebody.
Oh yeah, it's all perspective.
Yeah,
yeah.
No such thing as it. I guess in that sense, you could make the argument there's no such thing as trash art because everybody gets a different perspective from art.
Right.
General.
So I was like
movies, like TV shows, like somebody likes it. There's one person out there that does.
So I was like, yeah, that's crazy how taste in music is so like wild. But anyway.
Is it time?
It's time. I had to get rid of the background because it's time for business. So
you want me to let you know the bets that I have first?
Yeah. Let me hear the bets. All
right. So I have all three of these have to hit. I got $100 on it. I win 300 if they hit. I feel pretty safe with it. We've got Washington. I need them to win. I got them at +3, so they can lose by less than 3 pretty much. Or if they win outright, I win. So they get automatically just add 3 points to their score. I got Detroit at +13. So I need them versus the Niners. I need them to keep it. I know that one's a little risky. I'm thinking coach. They got a new coach. Nobody knows what they're going to run. Nobody knows what their offense looks like. Hoping Jared Goff can at least be competent back there. I don't know. That's a tough one. San Francisco is going to be really good. But it's very possible they get the dog shit beat out of them, but hopefully it's only by 13 points. And then my last one is I got Carolina at +1. So they just pretty much have to beat the New York Jets outright, and I win. The only one I'm really worried about is the Detroit one. San Francisco about to come out there. Defense from hell, man.
Who's the I got it. And Zach Wilson's okay. He's the QB for the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So coming out. Carolina, though, that's interesting because Sam Darnold's playing the Jets. Sam Darnold's starting at Carolina.
Jeez. So he got to show out just to like
got a revenge game against them. And they're playing at home. Carolina's playing at home. So he'll have the crowd behind him.
Yeah, I feel like that's not too big of a that should be a pretty I feel like you got a good chance of winning that one.
I read something on Instagram the other day. Let's see if you can do it. Can you name 3 players off the Houston Texans right now that's not Deshaun Watson?
3 players Houston is oh man, what's the receiver's name? No, I can't. They just got a running back though, I think that I know. But no. I used to know their receivers.
You're thinking about Will Fuller, weren't you?
Fuller, but he's not there anymore, is he?
He's there, yeah.
He's still there? Fuller's still there?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had him on my fantasy team 2 years ago. So I know Fuller isn't what's that one? Isn't there a slot? His last name starts with a C.
You're not thinking of Brandon Cooks, are you?
Is it Cooks? He's not there though, is he?
I don't think so.
No, I can't. I could have sworn somebody because I got friends in the NFL and I talk to them all the time about just the league and like trades and stuff. Because I just want to know like who be going where, and I think the Houston's just got a running back.
I think Duke Johnson's still one of their running backs. He's at Auburn.
This brought up the Houston Rockets. Mark Ingram. That's who it was. They got Mark Ingram.
I forgot about that.
Mark Ingram.
The Ravens.
Wait, Brandon Cooks is still with the Chris Conley.
Chris Conley. Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. Tyrod Taylor, but I forgot he was with the Texans. Philip Lindsay, David Johnson,
You got Philip Lindsay?
Yeah, Brendan Cooks.
I thought he was still with the Broncos.
No. Yeah, they got Chris Conley from Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's who it was. So, but I still can't name them, so I don't think it counts.
So they got a real interesting matchup. They've got the Jaguars today. And we get to see Trevor Lawrence for the first time. We get to see him in an actual NFL game for the first time.
Right.
It's very possible Houston goes 0-16, dude. It is like extraordinarily possible that they don't win a game. 0-17, sorry.
Is Tyrod Taylor's the starting quarterback, right?
Yeah. They're just bad, man. Their O-line's horrible. Skill positions aren't that great. I can't name anybody on their defense. I can't name one person off their defense. No idea.
I can't name them, but I know, like, if I saw their number, like, I know who they are, but I can't, the names.
You're forced to watch. We watch them twice a year. Do you get the? How do you watch? You stream the Titans games down there?
Hulu Live.
Hulu Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You shouldn't. You're not zoned for the Titans though. You're gonna be getting.
You talk. I don't watch all the Texas, or I don't get to see the game every game.
Do you want me to hit you with a? What's the best word for it? A link.
Yeah. Shit. I don't see why not.
Hit you with a little. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll probably get the Houston Jaguars, and it's usually Houston and Dallas.
Yeah.
I'll usually for sure get those games.
Well, you won't get Dallas because they played on Thursday. Speaking of, did you watch that game?
I did.
Dallas looks like they're going to be pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my brother. I was like, everybody was talking about Dak. Oh, he might not be ready. The shoulder thing, and I was telling people he's fine. Like, he'll be fine. Because I saw an article where he was like saying like he was excited because he said he feels great. So I was like, oh, you don't say that if you don't feel great.
Yeah. He's back there taking hits too.
Yeah, there was one he took off running. I was like, it's almost like that, like the Derrick Rose effect, where every time he makes a cut or takes off, people are like, okay. And then when he's like, it's not hurt on the plays, okay, bet, good play.
And then it happens again the next play. There's no way he has to be thinking about that when he starts running, right? You can't get that out of your head.
I don't. Yeah.
I mean, probably. He snapped the angle in half. That thing was dangling like this.
It depends, because I know with my shoulder issues I had, every time I had to make a tackle, I was compensating for my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But my shoulder, I never got my shoulder fixed. That's why, though. I feel like if I had got the surgery I was supposed to get, I probably would have been fine. So I feel like it depends how he feels on it. If he feels 100% and he cut, because he's probably been doing a lot of like ankle stuff, and he has no problems cutting at 100%, he probably doesn't think about it anymore. So I feel like it just depends on his mental. But if he has even if it's like that phantom pain where he feel like it might hurt or tweak when he's moving, he's definitely thinking about every cut. But I don't think he's thinking like that though.
I don't know. I feel like it'd just be in the back of my head, just be like, is it gonna snap this time? Like, I don't know.
He might be drinking his milk.
Yeah, I guess that's why I'm not a professional athlete, and he is.
All right.
What else we got on the slate today? We got early games. Go ahead and tell us about these Titans.
All right, let me find it. There's so many teams that play at 12.
They got the Cardinals.
All right, Tennessee Cardinals. I gotta switch my app because I gotta see the Vegas odds real quick.
They got y'all favored. I think by like maybe 3 points.
3.
It might be 3. I think they got y'all favored by 3. Let me look.
Yep, by 3. Favored by 3 with a total of 53.5, over under 53.5.
It drops 2.5 for me. And people are putting money on the Cardinals right now. Money's coming in on the Cardinals because it jumped.
I'm gonna go Titans. First game's always hard. I say the Titans win. I think. Oh man, I keep thinking about D Hop, and you got
D Hop, you got JJ Watt, you got Buda Baker back there. You know, I have Patrick Peterson anymore running corner, but I don't know who their corners are. Who else is on their line? They have a big boy on their line. Their line is nasty, isn't it?
Cardinals?
Yeah. They have JJ Watt and then somebody else on the other end. What the hell is that guy's name? That guy's a stud. He's an absolute stud.
Let's see. They got, you thinking of Chandler Jones?
Yes. Yeah, Chandler Jones. That's going to be a problem.
I think Titans win. Let's go. I think they win by more than 3. I'll give them a touch. They win by a touchdown. I think I'll just go with a safe 28-21.
Bro, you're getting Kyler Murray coming back off a full off season healthy. A D Hop full off season healthy. I mean,
I get that, but I think
you got to understand that Kyler Murray is such a wild card that you don't know what he's going to do. He might absolutely snap. He might play like shit, but
here's the thing. I feel like with that though, the Titans play the Ravens enough to where they're used to playing explosive, you don't know what they're going to do quarterbacks in Lamar Jackson. Now, obviously, Lamar Jackson doesn't have the tools that Kyler Murray has, but I think offensively, I think the Titans are becoming more of a problem offensively because now with Julio and AJ Brown, you have to respect the pass game.
Yeah.
But if you do that, you have a problem. You're either going to load the box and stop Derrick Henry. Then AJ Brown and Julio have a field day. Okay, then you unload the box to cover. Derrick, you see, like, there's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Huge problem. So you have to play a hybrid defense where you're respecting both at the same time, and that's tough. You usually have to take away one or the other. And I think Julio has a standout year this year. Like breakout year.
I don't know. Breakout. I don't think that I think Derrick Henry takes away too many touches from him, and so does AJ Brown to have like a breakout year.
I think because Derrick Henry is such a hard problem to stop, because I feel like it's a little harder to. I'm like, since Derrick Henry's harder to stop, I feel like more teams will err on the side of loading the box. So I think Derrick Henry, his touches go down a little bit in terms of his career this season. His touches go down a little bit. His yard, I don't think he rushes for 2,000 yards this year.
No,
I hope he does. He doesn't rush for 2,000 yards because I think they're going to load the shit out of the box and they're going to bank on the air game. Because with passing, you have a lot more to worry. The quarterback's snaps got to be good. The quarterback's got to get the ball. He's got to read the defense right. Then he's got to throw it, get the ball there, and the receiver has to catch it with defense on him. When the run game, you're literally just handing the ball off. There's less shit to go wrong because you're just handing it off versus throwing it.
Historically, 2,000-yard rushers, their next season, they're nowhere close to as good as they were.
Well, the problem with that is he's already rushed for 2,000 back-to-back.
Was that back-to-back?
That was his second year rushing 2,000.
So that makes it even worse. He's got to drop off eventually.
Yeah, but I think if he doesn't get to 2,000, I still think he rushes for like 1,700, 1,800.
How old is he? Is he our age?
Yeah, when he was on, I've played against him, so like he's not that far removed from us.
So he's got to be. He's probably like 26, 27 then. all running backs hit that wall, man. They hit. You can only take that much abuse for so many years. That's why they all hold out for their contracts, because they get one contract for their whole life.
He's 20. He's 27. He's a year older than me.
Yeah. So,
but here's the problem, though. One, yeah, you're right, but most running backs are not built like a tank. He's built durable, and if you really watch the game, he doesn't take big hits like that.
I mean, Adrian Peterson was built like a tank. He wasn't built like Derrick Henry, but
yeah,
tank.
But Adrian Peterson, his problem wasn't the hits; it was the knee injury. You take that away, and then you could also argue that the knee injury was due because all the hits. But if you take away that ACL knee injury, he's probably still dominant.
See, Derrick Henry, he don't really rely on cuts too much, does he? I mean, he does to a certain extent, but
his cuts aren't like the cuts where you're exposing your knee and stuff. His cuts are like straight line. Like, I'll make a cut and I'm just going through you.
And he runs so tall too. He's standing like straight up when he's running.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, he's also like 6'4", 250 pounds, and he's lean as shit. And not only that, but when you watch the games, he doesn't take a lot of big hits because he's so big, they're ankle tackling. So he's not taking like a ton of like head-on heavy damage hits. Most of the hits are either him kind of like a low contact hits or like a light contact hits. Huh?
You get fucked up if you go high on them.
Exactly.
It's the only thing. So he's like a Gronk. I mean, you watch it's got to be so frustrating being Gronk, man. You watch that game on Thursday, man. It's just people just diving at his knees every.
You have to, especially if it's a corner. He's not gonna just ham him up like a linebacker might. Yeah, they gotta go low.
I was talking to the guy I was watching the games with on Thursday, and he made the comment. Did you watch Hard Knocks? Did you watch any of that?
No.
Okay, I really like the Micah Parsons guy out of the Cowboys. He was their 12th overall draft pick, and he's just a kid, but he runs like a 4.39 as a linebacker. And so, but when he was playing, he hasn't learned, and it's because he's a rookie. He'll learn eventually, but he wasn't getting his head around. Tom Brady just kept dropping dimes over the back of his helmet because he was too busy guarding, and he wasn't worried about where the ball was, so he just kept getting eaten up. So he made the comment. He's like, you can't put a linebacker on Gronk. And I was like, well, you can't put a corner on Gronk either. Who do you put on? You got to put a safety on him?
Yeah, you put a safety on him.
You have to?
You have to.
So you have to bring the safety up into the box then.
Mm-hmm. But that's not uncommon though. You just bring down your strong safety.
And he has to jam Gronk at the line.
No, you don't have him jam at the line. What you could do is have depending on the set, if you have a D tackle line over him, have the D tackle chip him as he goes in, and then that buys the safety time to just cover him. But you wouldn't have him hem him up on the line. He would just be like linebacker depth, maybe 5-7 yards, and then just try to cover him.
So against people like him, George Kittle, who else? Who else is TJ Hawkinson?
The dude from Vikings?
Yeah.
Zach? Is it not Zach? It's not Zach. Eric? No.
Kevin Rudolph.
Yeah, Kevin.
He's older now though. Kyle Pitts will be one. So all those guys, you can't run too high looks at them ever.
You can. It depends on the down and distance, because if it's 3rd and long, 4th and long, and they're going for it for some reason like that, the tight ends are going to beat you. They're usually not going to
eat you up on the seams.
No, not usually. They can with like when you get like double moves and stuff like that. But if you're talking like they need the first down, they're not going to go for a touchdown. They're going to go for the first down. It's like 3rd and 15 or whatever. They're going to the sticks and they're stopping. So with that, you can run a zone, play top down. As soon as they get to the sticks, you just trigger. So you don't always have to, but it also just depends on the defense. Now, what you can sometimes, if you got a linebacker that can cover, because there are linebackers that can cover, and you can put linebackers on because they're not fast. Gronk's not going to just tear you up like a Tyreek Hill down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So if you have a linebacker that's like on the lighter end, maybe like 230, 225, he can cover, that'll work. Or you can create a package in your nickel package or your dime package or whatever sub package you have on defense. You can, just for that week, you have a guy that's got the strength and the speed to just cover Gronk or Kittle for that third and long situations. So it just depends on like your personnel, who you got, and all that stuff. It's a lot of shit that goes into it. But at the end of the day, while I was watching that Tampa game, if the ball gets to him, he's catching it.
Yeah.
He's got strong ass hands.
Yeah.
I'm watching Brady like tightrope between two defenders. And if the ball gets in, once Gronk can catch it, and you know how you touch it real quick, and all these people are like trying to do all this, and it is a catch if the ball gets to him. You got to just disrupt the pass somehow.
See, I think Julio's got that same trait as Gronk does too. That's what makes him so scary with the. I think, and it's because I live in Tennessee and I hear it all day, every day. But I'm not putting AJ Brown as a top 10 receiver. I'm just not. And everybody here thinks he is a top 10 receiver, but I don't think so, man.
I think he has top 10 receiver potential. Oh shit. They got well, he's ranked top 10. He's 230.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh my gosh.
Titans are just big, man. They just want to overpower you.
You want to get the top 10 rankings as of right? When did this drop? This dropped last month.
Can I guess?
Huh?
Can I guess?
Yeah, let's guess by rank. So guess who's number one?
Devontae Adams.
Yes. Number two.
Tyreek Hill?
Mm-mm.
Wait a second. No, I can do this. Who would be number two? Not Odell.
Mm-mm.
Not Tyreek Hill.
Mm-mm.
They don't have him. No way. They have AJ Brown number two. All right. Who's the other receiver that's really good?
You're probably gonna overlook him because of the team he's on.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Close, but no. They think an even lesser of a team. I take that back. They're actually a good team, but they only had one good year so far in the past couple of years. Like one great year.
I'm gonna hate myself. Go ahead. I'm gonna hate myself.
Stephon Diggs.
God damn it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Overlook them. Bills are a playoff contender. They're a Super Bowl contender. What the fuck you mean overlook them?
Well, that's why I said overlook as a team, because I was thinking like the past few years. That's why I was like, okay, they only had one great year the past few, like last year.
Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill number 3.
No, DeAndre Hopkins was 3. So you were close.
D Hop's 3.
4.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. Ooh, you're not even thinking this guy.
No, I am. It's I know who it is. It's the Bears guy.
Yeah. Allen Robinson.
Yeah, Allen Robinson. Yeah, that guy's raw.
Number 6.
Are they putting AJ Brown at number 6?
AJ Brown's number 6. He had over 1,000 yards last year though.
Wow. So they're putting Julio at 7 then.
Justin Jefferson.
They got faith in the young Bucks, huh?
Well, he had 1,400 yards.
Yeah, no, he tore it up. And
1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns.
He's out there routing people up.
He averaged 16 yards a catch in the NFL. Like, that's college shit. Number 8.
Julio?
No, but I disagree with this number 8.
You think he should be higher?
No, he shouldn't be on this list.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He's like, besides last year, he's top 3. But because of last year, he should be top 10. They're if I say this, it's gonna give it away, but they're putting him here assuming he's healthy.
Oh, Odell?
No.
Really? Okay, then who you got?
Michael Thomas, Saints. He only had 438 yards, but obviously in no touchdowns, but due to injury.
Yeah, bro, he's a top 3 receiver.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's top 3, if not.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. Number 9.
Is it going to be Amari Cooper?
Amari Cooper is not in the top 10.
See,
he's
now
not, he's not in the top 15.
It's not okay. What?
Number 9, Julio Jones. Titans have 2 of the top 10 receivers.
And then who's number 10?
Calvin Ridley. Michael Evans 11. Chris Godwin's 12. Keenan Allen's 13. DK Metcalf 14. Adam Thielen 15.
Bro, that is a travesty that Amari Cooper is probably the best route runner in the game right now, hands down.
He's 18th.
He will route your ass up.
He's 18th he's got over 1,000. I feel like if you have over 1,000 yards, I don't get it. 20. Oh, they got Odell top 20 though.
So I'm watching these previews right now. Seahawks too, man. Like, you got to wonder if DK Metcalf isn't. If they can teach him to be a better route runner, he's going to be the best receiver in the league. AJ is already a better route runner than him, but I think that DK has more untapped potential than AJ does. I think AJ is getting close to his ceiling. I'm not saying that he's not going to progress anymore, but I think he's closer to his ceiling than DK is. Does that make sense?
Yeah. All right, so let's go down.
What does AJ Brown run? Does he run a 4.4?
That's a great question. I don't think he has.
Or is he a 4.5?
I don't think he's a 4.5.
I mean, DK's running a 4.3 at 6'3", 260.
He ran a 4.49. He's a 4.4.
So he's 4.5.
No, he can't do that.
Trust me. 4.49.
No. Trust me. In the NFL, when it comes to speed, if you break under 4.5, you're 4.4.
0.01, man. Come on.
Trust
me. I won't usually.
Mitch,
I don't usually play with numbers like that. 0.01 though. That's a 4.5.
No, it's not. Trust me.
It's a 4.5.
It's not a 4.5. Because think about it. If you run a 4.29, that's not you're a 4.2 guy. Like when you get to it matters. Trust me, it matters. It's a huge difference.
You're talking about 0.01 seconds.
Bro, like if I don't know his personality, but if you went up to somebody and they ran a 4.49 or 4.39, let's say 4.39, because it's a more extreme circumstance. Or let's go 4.29. It's a more extreme circumstance. And they were like, oh man, dude, you're fast. You ran a 4.3. No, I was in the 4.2s. Like it's disrespectful almost to do that. Now, if it was a 4.5, 4.51, it's a 4.5.
And when it's you ran 4.3?
Bro, I don't know. I was so fed up. I didn't even ask what I ran at my pro day.
Really?
Yeah. Because here's the problem. When at pro day, at least at our pro day, there's I think we had a scout from each NFL. So it was 32. There might have been more than 32, but there's a scout, at least one scout from each team, I'm pretty sure. And everybody has their own hand time. So there's not just one time that it's on a screen and they go by. They all have a little thing. And then
laser on you.
Well, I think the guy that trained us, he had a laser on us, but he didn't tell them because he wanted it for his use for because he makes the program for the seniors that are going for pro day. So I think he had it more for him. But yeah, it's all hand time. And then there's one guy mediates, all right, what'd you get? And then they average it out. So I wasn't even over there for the 40. Now, what I will tell you is my freshman year, we trained 40s every offseason and we had lasers. What I will say is I ran it the 40 or whatever. It was the day we were testing because it builds up a few months. I ran it and they were like, wait, come do it again. I was like, what's wrong? My start was fine. So come do it again because they're like, whatever. I got back. I was like, what happened? It says you ran a 4.22, but there's no way that's right. So we're gonna have you run it again. I was like, what do you mean? So you tell me you know what I'm saying? It's not like I hesitated. It was a clean, ran it again, 4.29. So now I'm like, I probably did run a 4.22 that first one, but I don't know.
You think you actually ran a 4.22?
Bro, that's what the laser said. They made me read if they made me redo it. If I had redid it and ran a 4.4 or a high 4.3, then I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit was off. I still ran a 4.2. Now, again, yes, 4.22, 4.29, huge difference, but I was spent. I ran it right after. So I literally ran as hard as I fucking could. Got done. I jogged back, set up to run it again. Like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I think I ran it, but it didn't go down in the official thing. So I was like, bro, y'all some hoes.
Y'all some hoes.
I'm telling you, man, I got the speed. 36.5-inch vertical. That's all right. I thought my vertical was like an average vertical. My vertical was like top 99%. Top one, 43.
You had a 43?
Yeah, 43-inch vertical. They made me re-jump 8 times.
Why?
The scouts were being like, oh, before you jump, your feet moves. Like because when you jump, your feet can't twitch. They have to be straight flat and you got to go. And so when I squat down hard and I explode, my feet would kind of like turn in a little bit and I jump. And it's like, that doesn't count. I was like, what? I'm jumping.
Yeah.
But I re-jumped 8 times. There was one of them that I got that was higher than 43, but it didn't count. But the one that counted was 43.
Damn, dude.
And my legs, it was damn near like a leg day, bro. My legs were dead after that. And then I had to go run the 40 after that.
Why wouldn't they have you run the 40 first?
You do all your like the bench testing and then the vertical jump and all that stuff. You do all that before the 40.
How many times you rep 225?
Ooh, not very good. I lost a lot of weight. I lost my strength training for the pro day. I only got like 8.
Damn.
I lost when we started training for the pro day, I was like 195-ish. The day of pro day, I weighed at 180. I lost 15 pounds, and like most of it was
probably don't really give a fuck about bench though.
Well, that's what I was thinking because I was a corner. I was like, yeah, they probably don't care about bench. I was all focused on the vertical, the broad, and the 40. That's all I was focused on. So like my bench like suffered like a mother, and I lost 15 pounds. I think 10 of it was muscle. So I lost hella muscle. Because I was trying to lean up for that 40 because I wasn't going to be able to run a fast 40 at almost 200 pounds. I knew I was going to have to cut weight. So I think my broad it was something stupid. I think it was 11 something. Yeah, something like that. All right. Anyway, let's go down these games. First up, Philly, Atlanta.
That's a shit show. Atlanta, Philly's gonna be bad, dude. I think Philly's gonna be really bad.
I think I'm taking Philly. I hope I like Jalen Hurts, and I think without Julio, Atlanta, I think they have a lot of gaps to fill, and I don't think Calvin Ridley's ready, but I don't know if they're gonna win just him being their like the guy they throw to 80-90% of the time.
And we gotta see Devontae Smith, how he's gonna translate to the NFL. That's another interesting game.
Who drafted him?
Philly.
Oh yeah, I'm taking Philly for sure. Bama. Well, I don't think was he with?
Yeah, Hurts he was there.
Oh yeah, that chemistry. That's something you don't lose.
Devontae Smith is the one that caught the touchdown for Tua when they in the championship game. So he remember
the Clemson one?
Yeah, Georgia, where Jalen was playing the first half, and then Nick Saban subbed in Tua.
Oh,
the second half they came back and won.
Oh yeah, I'm taking Philly that one. Philly.
Rolling with Devontae Smith, Fletcher Cox, all them.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think they're going to be that great, so I'll go with. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be that.
So great. We got Giants, Cardinals. I'm taking Cardinals, and I think
that's whoa.
I mean Jets. I said Giants. Jets and Cardinals. I'm taking Cardinals, and I think
dude, the Cardinals are playing Tennessee, bro.
It says CAR. Panthers, Carolina Panthers. I'm tripping. I looked at the CAR and I'm thinking Cardinals. And it showed there's a picture of Kyler Murray up under it too. So my brain was getting all kind of flustered. New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers.
There you go.
I'm going Panthers. I think Christian McCaffrey has over 100 yards rushing.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that, and I like Sam Darnold has 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, over 200 yards passing.
I'll go a step further. I think Christian McCaffrey has close to 200 total yards because I think he's gonna get a lot of passes out of the backfield.
Yeah, I like that. And the interesting one with that too is that Sam Darnold, a little fact is that last year only 3 teams had 3 receivers over 1,000 yards receiving. Carolina was one of those teams, which is fucking insane.
Well, who was their receiver? Was it
No idea. DJ Moore, somebody else. I have no idea. I just know that that's a fact.
Wait, they had.
Yeah, they had 3 receivers over 1,000 yards.
Oh, is it the Anderson with Cardinals?
Mm-hmm.
He had over 1,000.
Yeah.
He needs to cut his hair. But anyway.
I wonder if their running back got over 1,000. Mike Davis, I think it was.
Titans were the only team with a rusher over 2,000 and a receiver over 1,000, right? Yeah, I don't think anybody else has rushed over 2,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Nobody hit 2,000. Next.
LA Chargers, Washington football team.
I'm going Washington. This only because I have the bet, but they're going to Washington. It's the first time Justin Herbert's went up against a real crowd. And that front four that Washington has, there's nobody. There's nobody that can fuck with them, dude.
Ooh.
I think Ryan Fitzpatrick usually plays pretty well in September too.
It is Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm gonna go Chargers just because I think I'm just gonna go Chargers because I think Keenan Allen's gonna be on his shit, and Herbert. I mean, you talking about one of a historical rookie season.
Yeah, but it's his first time. It's first time going up against an actual crowd in Washington, and they're gonna.
I don't think that'll bother him. I think he'll be fine.
Interesting. All right, we go watch it. He's gonna be under pressure. You ain't blocking that front four, bro. He's gonna be under pressure all day long. That front four is stupid.
We'll see. I'm also a little biased because my boy Larry Roundtree is a running back for LA.
Is he gonna get some touches?
He made the 53-man roster, so he might. Making that 53 is tough.
Yeah.
Especially at running back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough. San Francisco and Detroit.
I think San Francisco wins, but I think it's closer than everybody thinks it's going to be. I think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well.
It's a 7 to 10 point game.
Pittsburgh and Buffalo.
All right. This might be an upset alert.
Upset? Who's the underdog? Is my question. Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh's for sure the underdog. But I think they got a healthy defense back. I think they got a chip on their shoulder. I think they win by a field goal late.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah. That pains me to say.
Trying to think. They got Juju Smith-Schuster. They got who else they got a receiver? I don't know, man, because Stefan's a monster. Yeah. That'd be a good one. I can see an upset, though, just because they're a well-coached team. Defense is usually pretty solid. And, I mean, I was going to say you can't count out Ben, but you kind of can. But, how many games they won last year?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
They started the season like 11 or 12-0.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's like, but I feel like last year was a letdown season for them, but they had 11 wins. That's how good of a team they usually are. So I could definitely see an upset for sure. Oh my gosh. This thing is killing me.
There's so many good games, man.
All right. Next we have Seattle and the Colts.
I'm going Seattle. Carson Wentz is hurt. That's in Indianapolis too, but I'm rolling with Russell Wilson on that.
Yeah, same. Vikings and Cincinnati.
I'm going Cincinnati. I think Dalvin Cook has a big game, but I think you got Joe Burrow coming off that injury. think he's healthy. He's ready to go. He's a stud. He's got Jamar Chase to throw to. He's got T. Higgins. Only thing is his offensive line's trash. They're horrible, dude.
They didn't draft any O-line? No, they did. They did, right? Yeah. I think their second pick was O-line. Yeah, I'm going Cincinnati just because I think their offense is going to be too much to stop in just terms of raw, explosive playmaking.
I'll have Joe Mixon running out the backfield too. I mean, he's got some options up there.
Yeah. All right, Houston and Jacksonville.
I'll take Trevor Lawrence. I'll pick against I'll pick against Houston every single game this season. I really think that they might go 0-16. I'm serious.
I'm going Jacksonville as well. Cardinals and Titans. Obviously, I'm going Titans.
I'll go with the Titans. I'll go with the Titans when on a field goal late, but I'm not going to be surprised if Kyler Murray finds a way to beat y'all.
Miami, New England.
I'm going to go Miami. I just want to see Tua do well. I like Tua a lot.
I think Mac Jones goes out and shocks the world. Yep. I think New England gets the dub.
You don't need him to do much, dude. You just need him to be able to hit his check downs, be able to hit the team a couple of times with those tight ends. You don't need him to push the ball down the field. He's got they went and picked up that kid. They picked up a good ass running back out of, I think it's one of the Georgia boys they picked up. I can't remember. They got a nice running back though. Nice young running back. I think that it will be New England, but I'll be pulling for Miami. I want to see Miami win.
You talking about Damian Harris?
No. They picked up, I think it was a Georgia guy they picked up. Look at their running backs. They picked him up late. They picked him up like less than a month ago.
J.J. Taylor?
No.
Stevenson?
No, you know what? They didn't. They traded the Georgia boy. It's not Swift. It's the other one that they had. They traded him to the Rams. That's my bad.
Sony.
Yeah, Sony Michel.
Michel.
They traded him to the Rams. Okay, my bad on that. I had that mixed up.
This roster looks
New England's roster?
Yeah, it doesn't look very
Look at the tight ends.
Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. They're gonna play a lot of team ball.
Yeah, they got speed outside. It's a Bill Belichick team. They're gonna
Denver, New York Giants. I'm going Denver.
I'm going Denver too. I think Daniel Jones is done after this year. And
that's a quick little career.
Yeah, and I'll go Denver. Denver. I think Denver's a quarterback away, man. Their defense is nice. They got that not J.C. Horn, but the other kid that was the other top cornerback that I can't remember his name right now. Patrick Surtain. They got him. They got good running backs. They got good receivers. They just missing a quarterback. I think Bridgewater can get them a couple. So yeah, I'll go Denver in that.
Green Bay, New England, or New Orleans. I'm going Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers plays just as well as he does last year.
Mike Thomas isn't playing, I don't think.
Well, that and actually, I don't know. I feel like New Orleans. I think Jameis Winston. I think he plays surprisingly well.
I think he plays very well.
Because you know what I didn't know? I was listening to a podcast they were talking about sports, whatever. What I did know is, so you know how when he was with Tampa, he set the touchdown and interception record in the same season, right? Well, yeah. I didn't. It turns out he throws 31 touchdowns, 31 interceptions, something like that. Well, turns out he didn't know he had terrible vision. His vision was terrible. He got LASIK eye surgery over the offseason. Now that's a big deal. Mm-hmm. Like he didn't know that his vision was trash, and he's still throwing 31 touchdowns. Now, obviously, yes, the 31 interceptions, but now that his eyes are fixed,
and he's got Sean Payton, he's got
a great organization. You got Alvin Kamara that you can hand off or dip it down. And if you can get Michael Thomas healthy, I mean, hey.
What is wrong with Thomas? Did he tear an ACL?
I don't know what he did.
He might be suspended. I can't remember. I don't what his deal was.
I don't think he was. I know he tore his deltoid.
He was being a diva last season. There was something that he was being a little bit of a diva and wasn't getting enough touches or something.
It was his ankle.
It was his ankle?
Yeah, this came out September 1st. Thomas was moved to reserve list Tuesday. Thomas landed on this reserve list, which will sideline him for at least the first 6 weeks of the campaign. So he'll miss at least a guaranteed 6 weeks because of his ankle.
Damn. He'll make it work, though. Jameis will make it work.
Yeah. But Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback of all time. So,
yeah.
I'll go Green Bay.
I'm in Devontae Adams, man.
Cleveland and Kansas City. I'll go Cleveland just to be that guy.
Where's it at? Is that at
KC?
Oh, it's at KC.
At KC.
You know what Patrick Mahomes' record for in September is?
Undefeated?
Undefeated with 32 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Hey, all good things must come to an end. I think Cleveland goes out.
Andy Reid doesn't lose in September, bro. He's the best September coach of all time.
No, I think KC will win, but I just want the upset. Just because it'd be interesting. I love interesting. Because think about it now. Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, guess who's back healthy?
Odell's back healthy.
Yeah. Hey, when that man is healthy, he is dangerous.
Getting Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt
out the backfield. Hey, their defense doesn't look too bad. Their front line.
They got Denzel Ward on defense. I mean, they're good. They're an interesting team.
Yeah, exactly.
I think another year of experience for Baker, another offseason for him. I mean, it's gonna be interesting, but it's Andy Reid and it's Patrick Mahomes. Like, you can have all that and still lose that.
All right, last game, Chicago and Rams. I'm gonna go Rams because I got some insiders with the Rams and Stafford.
He's the truth.
My boy Matt.
He's the truth.
I hear he's looking like a monster out there.
He's the truth. And Van Jefferson, shout out Ravenwood. He's looking good too. He's looking like he'll have a breakout season this season.
And Sony Michel is with the Rams as well. But I don't know if he'll get a lot of touches. He might just be a third down back or something like that.
Did Van Jefferson is he just a guy that will route your ass up?
I don't know. I don't even remember how much younger is he?
He's our age. You played against him.
I don't even remember playing against him. That's the thing.
Yeah, you definitely played against him.
Well, like I thought he was like 2 years younger than us.
I don't think so.
Hang on.
I think he's our age. I think he graduated with us, matter of fact.
No, he didn't. Yep. Well, he was a year under us.
Okay, so he graduated in 2015.
Yeah, but when we played Ravenwood, not Ravenwood. Yeah, Ravenwood, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a problem with Ravenwood. So I don't even remember this shit. That, the head-on collisions I've had, I don't remember a lot of stuff. But then, that's it. But people
juice too.
You said what?
Should be a Monday night game.
Yeah, but people get better as they get older. So, and, when you played against us my senior year, I mean, that's just tough because you got me, my brother on the other side, and then you got Vic and Rashawn at safety. Like that's just a tough. You're not throwing against us. So,
did Vic like to hit people?
I don't know if "like" is the word I'd use. I mean, he will if he needed to.
Rashawn loved hitting people.
Yeah. Yeah, the dude's a monster. All right, that's all the games, man.
Did Rashawn get picked up, by the way?
I think he did because I was talking to him back home, and he said he was getting his COVID shot. And once he got his shots, he was gonna be out of town because somebody was gonna pick him up or something like that.
I wonder if he made a 53 or if he's practice squad.
Well, the great thing about Rashawn is he's famous enough
that we can just Google.
Just Google his shit. I can spell his name right. Good Lord. They got the picture of him flicking off the Bama crowd. That's so funny.
That picture will go down in history, bro.
It's a phenomenal picture. I'm not gonna lie. Hometown Spring Hill.
Is his hometown really Spring Hill, or is it more of Nashville? I think he came over.
I mean, he lived in Spring Hill when he played Indy. What's LVR? Las Vegas Rams or Las Vegas Raiders?
He got picked up by the Raiders?
That was last year. It doesn't say anything for 2021. But I'm sure he'll get picked up. Dude's an athlete.
Oh.
Some interesting games, man. And then who's the
Raiders game? It's Raiders versus.
That's the Monday night game?
Yeah, I can't remember who though. Raiders versus
Baltimore.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go with the Raiders on that one.
Yeah, I think Ravens have a drop off year because they traded Mark Ingram.
Running back they had.
Yeah, they got rid of their running backs, run games out the window, and then at receiver, I mean, I think the only guy they really have is Hollywood Brown, but he's tough because he's only like 5'8", 5'9".
He's fast as fuck though.
He's fast, but when your one guy is 5'9", it's tough because usually when you have like that one guy that you just throw it to, they're usually like a Megatron, like or Julio, a guy 6'2", 6'4", and they're just guys you just throwing a fade and they're just gonna go get it. You can't do that with somebody that's 5'9".
You think 3 years ago you could have beat Tyreek Hill in a 100-meter race?
3 years ago?
Yeah.
What does he run? Do we know what he runs in the 100?
I don't.
If he's not running close to breaking 9 seconds, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I got one before we wrap this up. I got one lunch table question. We're relating to football for you. Let's see what Tyreek runs. What's Tyreek Hill's 100-meter?
Did he run 100? Do they have like a legit time on it?
I'm sure he's ran 100 meters, 9.98. He ran that on May 18th, 2013.
And it'd be close.
Are we the same age as Tyreek? Oh, he was a track player. You want to hear this shit?
Yeah.
All right. 200 meters, he ran a 20.14. You beating that? Are y'all close?
It's close. The problem is I didn't really run the open 1 or 2, so I'm just going off of splits I did in the relays, which splits are a little bit faster. So I'm trying to take into account for that. But it's definitely close. I think it's close as shit. And if he's in front of me, if I'm in like lane 3 and he's in lane 4, I think I get him because I'm on his inside hip. I think if I'm in front of him, I think he reels me in. But it's tight as shit.
What's this? This is 2000. Okay. Yeah. So he was running in 2012. This has got to be his high school. I didn't know y'all changed it for indoor and outdoor too.
Yeah.
So the wind is plus 1.7, whatever the fuck that means. And he ran a 10.19 outdoors in 100 meter.
10.19?
I mean, just compare it. 2013, you were a junior in high school. You beating that when you were a junior in high school?
Probably.
Okay. And then with the wind of plus 5, he ran a 9.98 in 2013.
With +5?
Yeah, +5 win.
Yeah.
You're beating that?
Probably. With +5?
Yeah.
That means the wind's at his back and it's pushing him. Like, so he's running faster. So yeah. So I run faster as well.
All right. 200 meters +1.8. He ran a 20.14. This is 2013.
Senior year? I don't know, man. 200's tough because I didn't run the open 2 senior year. Regardless, it's close, but I think he probably beats me.
Did you do the long jump?
Like freshman year.
So he did 7.28, whatever the fuck that means.
7.28 long jump?
Yeah.
It's in meters.
There's no
I know mine in feet. So it's probably meters.
No, that's a lot. That's a fucking far jump there, Finis. Do you get a running start with the long jump?
Yeah. You get like 50, you get like 40 some, maybe 30 yards. I don't know if it's in meters or yards. 7.28. Oh, no, it's in yards. Yeah, I'm beating that. It was only 21.8 feet. I jumped a 22, 23 in freshman year.
And then the final one, the 4x100 meter relay. He ran a 38.67.
No, we're not beating that. Wait, no, we're not beating that, I don't think.
You're not going to beat that?
I mean, it's a team thing. It's four guys. So I mean,
you, Vic, and who else do you have? Kent?
No.
Me,
no.
The 4x100, no?
No, man. No, I think it's close though. I think you said he ran a what?
Who was y'all's team on the 4x100?
Me, Vic, Rashawn, and Kylan. I think he was one of the legs, my brother. It was a 3 what?
38.6.
38.6. I think we ran a flow 39. I think. Man, I don't remember those times.
And then indoor, he did a 60 meters at 6.64.
I never ran a 60 meter. I don't know.
And then indoor, he ran a 200 meter at 20.57 indoor.
Yeah, I don't know. He ain't run the 400?
He ain't run the 400.
Oh, yeah, bet.
So you're taking his ass then?
Oh, yeah, 400 easily. Dude. Might probably weren't too many people faster. in my age group, let me say that. In high school.
All right. I'm gonna go downstairs, get some food, get ready for the NFL. So I got one question for you. One single question. At this point in their career right now, you're a GM. You get your quarterback of choice. You got to choose between two quarterbacks. At this point in their career, you got to sign them to a 5-year deal. You taking Kyler Murray or Lamar Jackson?
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I think I'd go with that too.
I think Kyler Murray is a better thrower.
Yeah, he can launch that motherfucker.
That's tough though, because the thing is, I think that's tough. Because I think if Lamar has the weapons Kyler has, I think Lamar would be known as more of a passer. Because if you look at a lot of times when he's running, it's because nobody's open or the pocket has turned to shit and he is forced to run.
Yeah.
So, because it's tough. But yeah, as of right now in their point career, I'd take Kyler Murray because we know that man can sling it, man.
Yeah, he could throw that ball. As a former baseball player, that's why.
Yeah, that too. And, when you have D-Hop, you can just go get it. Who's Lamar doing that with? Yeah. A 5'9" Marquise Brown? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He got the ultimate bailout of D-Hop.
Oh, ultimate. Even Deshaun's. Go get it.
Yeah.
Throw it off his back foot.
Just put it in his radius and he's going to do it.
Every team.
There's only really two guys in the league right there. Well, there's like three. Really, D-Hop, It's really D-Hop, Devontae Adams, and Julio. Those are the only guys that it's like legitimately they are double covered and you throw it and it's like that ball still has a chance to get caught.
Oh yeah. Every team needs to try to get as close to a Megatron as possible.
Yeah. Right now, there's nobody that's that close to him, man. They would have 2 cornerbacks lined up to jam him.
Oh yeah, I've seen all that stuff. That's crazy, and he's still
that shit,
bro.
Dude,
I'm so mad that he ended up on such a. I don't want to say a terrible team, but
terrible team.
If you have, I've seen his highlights. We watched them. I've seen his highlights. There's no way he shouldn't have a ring.
Yeah, he was that good, dude.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He's probably the best. It takes stats out of it, just pure receiver, because it's obviously Jerry Rice and then everybody else. But like, I think that you're taking him over Jerry Rice if you have your first pick.
Oh,
take all the career stats, all that
stuff. Yeah, easily.
You're just taking Megatron, bro.
For sure, because put Megatron on the team with Joe Montana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at it. You got to look at the whole picture.
Yeah.
This man was on the Detroit.
But it was a wasted career, man. It was. Barry Sanders, same way, but
right. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for listening. First NFL Sunday of the season. By the time this drops, it will be Monday. So y'all have a happy Monday and enjoy some Monday Night Football. Deuces. I'ma spread the wealth, even if I touch a meal. And do it through the pain, I don't need a pill. And life gon' get me down, but it won't break my will. Cause I've been chasing this so long, I can't give up. I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same.